Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. It's Katie and Cynthia here, bringing you another beautiful crystal today. This specific crystal has inclusions of disseminated dumortierite, and I think I said that wrong, even though I just went over how to pronounce that. So, Cynthia, correct me if I'm wrong. Am I saying that right?
Dumortierite.
Dumortierite. I knew it. Okay, dumortierite. And it is usually found in large masses, formed of large masses, and it's mostly found throughout Brazil. Occasionally, they are found in Russia and India, but mostly in Brazil. So this stone is a very unique stone. What are we talking about today, Cynthia?
The humble yet extremely powerful blue aventurine.
I love it. It's such a beautiful coloring of like that pale blue and then deeper blue that runs through it. Really, really a beautiful stone. It's that dumortierite. Did I say it right that time?
You got it.
That adds that like dark, beautiful blue into the stone. I love it. This one, aventurine has been used by ancient Tibetans as decoration for their statues to represent visionary powers. Wearing it was believed to advance one's creativity. And it's also, blue aventurine has been used in magical rituals to remove fears from the mind. It was believed that if you simply spoke your fears to the stone, it would release them. So, some fun history there. It's been used for many years. And what do we know it to be beneficial for today, Cynthia?
Well, it's a very an excellent stone to bring peace. It's very calming, very soothing. Um, the power that it has is in connecting with your communication. It's both the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. So you have that empowering connection between those chakras that increases your intuition, but also your power to speak your truth. And it also aids in self control. As I alluded to, it's amazing for intuition, spiritual growth, meditation, and connection of all kinds with your angels and guides, all the higher beings. So one you'd never suspect if you didn't know about the benefits of this amazing stone, because while the colors are beautiful, it's really very, it's not flashy. It doesn't have a whole lot of zazzle about it, but it truly is powerful. One you should definitely have in your collection.
I love it. Well, and you said it aligns with the third eye and throat chakra. It also aligns with the element of air. So it really carries that kind of power of communication, like you said, connecting to your intuition and really communicating that intuition, communicating with the self and others. And I love that energy for, us out in the world today. It also aligns with Quan Yin, the Chinese goddess of mercy, compassion, and unconditional love. So it also kind of gives you a little bit of that energy of unconditional love and compassion within your communication, which is also essential because sometimes communication is really letting the truth out, right? And so it's always nice to have some unconditional love with that. Cynthia, what are some ways that blue aventurine can be used?
Well, it's a fabulous stone to hold either by itself or with other stones during meditation. It takes you deeper into that meditative state. And during the meditation, if you're trying to increase your intuition, then you can place it on the third eye chakra, so that you get that added energy. Certainly, I recommend keeping it in your workplace or home to increase the sense of peace, which, as Katie said, in this world today, we can use all of that we can get, and wear it as a piece of jewelry next to your skin. It increases your intuition and your connection with your angels and guides, and um, you know, I think we all would agree that life is better if you go through life connected with your guides and the spirits that are trying to help you on this plane. So, do you have a particular favorite way to use it, Katie?
Um, I don't know if I have a favorite way. I think it's a great stone to use in meditation, like to encourage that communication, like you're saying, with your guides, with your spirit team, with your angels, and also to encourage communication with the self, to connect inward, to
Mhm.
listen to what yourself is trying to tell you, what your body's trying to tell you, and really, to meditate and connect to your authentic truth and to inspiration that's around you, that's within you, that's kind of pulsing through the universe for you at this time. It can also be
Beautiful.
great for intuition, like you said, or opening the third eye, accessing your psychic abilities. So, really, a great, great stone to use in meditation, like you mentioned. I also think it's really nice to use it in your yoga practice to encourage that sense of calm, that sense of peace, and maybe even inspiration, like putting it in your pocket while you're practicing on your mat, or even in Savasana, placing it on your throat or third eye, really just, activating that inspiration, that peace, that calm, and that internal communication with the self. So that's what I would say to use it in meditation and yoga for sure.
Yeah.
And of course, those are some of my favorite things. So I guess I did answer the question of what my favorite way to use it would be. Um, what about enhancing Blue Adventurine's power with essential oils? What essential oils can we pair with Blue Adventurine, Cynthia?
Oh, yes, amazing combinations. If we're looking for that peace that we talked about, then give lavender, sandalwood, or copaiba a try. Any of them would be amazing, or add a little of all three. For those, that connection with the higher beings, your angels, frankincense, rose, and bergamot will be good places to start. If you're working on spiritual growth, frankincense, holy basil, lotus, or sandalwood, I think would particularly be helpful. And intuition, I recommend clary sage, litsea, tansy. And of course, to use those, I know if you hear all of those at once, but you pick your intuition. What are you working on? What's your primary focus? And then you can go back to the list of oils and see where you want to start. And certainly, as we'll always say, if you try those, your intuition says something else, then by all means listen to your intuition. That's your inner voice, your guides helping you along the way. So pay attention to that. It's powerful. Do you have any favorite among those that you like to use, Katie?
I love lavender and sandalwood, like always. That combination is really truly my favorite combination. Frankincense is standing out to me too today, like just really that that scent of frankincense. I can almost smell it as I'm talking about it right now. Um, so maybe I need to grab some frankincense and use some today, but that's really calling to me as well. And I know frankincense is one of your favorites too, Cynthia,
Oh, absolutely. When in doubt, use frankincense.
for sure.
That's good for everything.
For sure. And Cynthia was talking about using your intuition to choose the oils that you pair with Blue Aventurine. Blue Aventurine is a great stone to work with your intuition because it supports that third eye. It supports your intuition and opening up those abilities. So you could even start with that Blue Aventurine, holding it in your hand and saying, "Hey, let's open up my intuition. What oil are we meant to use today?" And just kind of trusting that to guide you. You can also pair mantras with the stone, and when you're using it, when holding it, meditating with it, you can use a mantra like, "I communicate with calm confidence. I feel inspired by my truth. I am open to my intuition," or "I allow my intuition to flow." Kind of mantras like that really support that energy. And as always, with every stone, you want to make sure you cleanse and you charge the stone. Some ways that you can do that is the moon, light, earth, water, salt, smudging, like with sage or Palo Santo, sound healing, and Reiki. You do not want to put this one in the sun, though. Its color can fade when it's in the sunlight. But those are some great ways to cleanse and charge Blue Aventurine. And Cynthia, do you have a favorite way to use Blue Aventurine?
Well, I love to hold it during meditation. I also like to use it in a roller bottle. On EWBMS, .com, we've got Blue Aventurine in many, many forms, and you can get it on a roller bottle with the roller ball actually being Blue Aventurine as well as the chips in it, and that's another favorite way. I like to put the frankincense and some copaiba and some sandalwood and some lavender in there, and it just opens up the channels with my higher beings, brings in an amazing peaceful feeling, and that can be done in a roller bottle, or you can use it in a diffuser in the room. So, a little bit about peek into my favorites.
I love it. That was my next question. Blue Aventurine can be used in a roller bottle.
Yes.
So that blend too sounds like such a great blend. Blue Aventurine kind of brings you up into the air, right? Up into this upper element and vibration. And frankincense is high vibrational, but it's also very grounding. And so is sandalwood and copaiba. They have kind of those earthy scents. And so it's a great blend that keeps you in that high vibration, that kind of upper elemental range, but also keeps you grounded, which is the best way to access your intuition and to access those higher realms, is to have a grounded approach, because it lets you go higher and vibrate higher. So anyway, love that. It is all about Blue Aventurine. As Cynthia said, we have tons of Blue Aventurine at ewbms.com, worry stones, chips, roller balls. Such a beautiful stone, such a great stone to bring into your world and into your powerful toolbox of nature's magic. So check out EWBMS for Blue Aventurine, see what we have on there. And we'll be back next week with another Crystal Talks episode. So until then, take care.